Hello everyone, Jason Alea back here again, and today we're finally going to be talking about Dragon Ball Daima. The first episode just came out today, and I was able to watch it immediately. It came out. I've been amped up for this show for quite a while since it was first announced, and as you know, I've been reviewing Dragon Ball as of late on this channel. I reviewed all of the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and continuity wise, Daima takes place in between Z and Super. So I'm going to try and talk about Super pretty soon, though I'm going to give Daima a bit of my time for now and give it its complete 20 episodes or more to complete, and then I'll get on to Super. So, what is the plot of this first episode? We enter the demon realm and we come to find out that there are two beings there that are trying to look over what has happened during the Buu saga, and they come to find out that Deborah, who was supposed to be the demon king of the realm, has supposedly went away with the Majins, and they come to find out that Majin Buu killed everyone including Babidi, and eventually Goku defeated Buu. So now these beings in their infinite wisdom decide to go to Earth to try and find the Dragon Balls, and they wish back all the characters as kids. That's the basic plot of the first episode, and that is going to be the plot we'll be exploring further throughout the rest of this mini-series. Or not really mini-series, but compared to what Dragon Ball is known for, this is going to be one of the shortest series they will have. And I, so far, really like what I'm seeing here. For one, the animation. Beautiful. Some of the best animation that Dragon Ball has ever had since Dragon Ball Super Broly. I thought the animation that was great. But for a TV level show of Dragon Ball, they always tend to be hit and miss with their episodes. Some episodes of Dragon Ball look absolutely incredible, while some you can tell the animators did not have time to correctly draw and animate the characters properly, especially in the first few arcs of Super. Here, this episode so far looks fantastic. The animation, the movements, the Akira Toriyama character designs here were great. And speaking of Akira Toriyama, you could tell that this was influenced by him wholeheartedly. You could tell just how much Akira Toriyama had a hand in crafting these characters. The dialogue, the humor, may not have directly written everything or done everything himself, but you could tell that these characters are by the way the characters speak to each other, the way they act towards each other. It is all incredibly influenced by Akira Toriyama, and I love that because these characters automatically, from the first time we see them, feel authentic. Even some of the new characters, like the villains we've been following throughout this episode, felt very Akira Toriyama-esque in both design and in character. There's a bit of humor to these characters. They are not just one-note stern bad guys, and it's a nice refresher compared to what we've seen before in Z, where all the bad guys are tyrannical dictators or cold-blooded killers. These guys have a bit of silliness to them. They have a bit of character to them, and I am very interested to explore more of these villains as they start to unleash their evil plans and try to maybe prevent the heroes from getting the Dragon Ball to turn themselves back to kids. I assume that's going to be their plot throughout the show. And the pacing of the episode, I think, was really well done. Compared to other episodes, this is so far the longest episode of any Dragon Ball show, going up to 32 minutes. And that is due to the creators of this show wanting to be a very special event of Dragon Ball coming back for the 40th anniversary. And I was a bit worried that it might drag out a little bit. This episode felt perfectly paced. It had a nice beginning and it had a nice end to hook you as to what's going to happen throughout the rest of the show. And the little bits of action that we see in the new stuff, as well as recreations of old events from the Buu saga, are all beautiful. I love the recreations of the Buu saga, though this leads me to my problem. The first, I guess, 10 or so minutes of the episode can feel a tiny bit dragged out, pacing wise. I mean, I said that the pacing was great overall, but if I had to pick out a problem, it would be that maybe the first 10 minutes could have been cut down a little bit. I guess it's because they needed to have us understand how the villains understood everything, but I feel like there could have been a way to tighten this section up of the episode just a tiny bit. But other than that, this first episode left a great first impression. I like the animation, I like the characters and how they act, the characters that we are following throughout this episode, the villains, I think were very well done. Getting to understand who they are and what they're doing and why they're doing things, I think was great, and exploring a bit of this new realm and the new mechanics of what's going to be here, I think was very well done. And all in all, I had a good time with this first episode, and I cannot wait to see more of Daima as it releases weekly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.